As I was saying, today is March 8, 2016, and I have a court date at 10 o'clock, and it's probably like 9, 10. So I have a few minutes to say what's going to happen. So this is a hearing in front of Judge Harrington and Reddington, and Mr. Kowalski's attorney wants to not allow me to do the position of Kowalski, and also want to fine me for filing a motion where I thought that Judge Reddington had been unfair with me because he had ruled for the plaintiff all the time. But it's not necessarily true. Probably I didn't present my motion in the correct way. Anyhow, the whole story is that I am requesting the documents of the association because the judge has used the association and his power on the association to basically punish me for being here. And he had me arrested for trespassing in the common areas of the association, knowing perfectly that I was in my right to do so. I need the documents about how all these things came out about, because it cannot just be the rule of one person to do all these things to another individual that is a member of the association without really informing him, having some correspondence about what kind of behavior or what kind of non-payment of dues or something. And that's what Kowalski. So I need to have those records, and we're going to see if Judge Reddington allow me to have those records or not. And now, if he doesn't, it is very strange. You know what is very, very strange is that when I ask Craig Brown for the records, he says, well, we are going to determine which ones are relevant, and I am digging for them out. And he's like, what do you mean I'm digging for them out? And now he says that the records are all far and few weird or something. So basically there's not too many records. And that the person who has the record is George Kowalski, which is the one I'm accusing of manipulating the affairs of the association. So if he's the one who has the records, what does he say that he's not going to tamper with them? There is no, how do you call them, checks and balances, yes? If he's the president and he's the one who has violated the things and he's the one who has the records, he can destroy and add documents at will. And knowing Kowalski, what he has done about, Lot 19 and all of those things, is like, he believes that because he was an ex-judge, he has the legal, how do you call that, legal, squeeziness, that he can squeeze to the cracks to do what he wants, even though that it is illegal. And one of the ways he squeezed to the cracks is to do something that is not legal, and then wait that nobody protests, and then after a few years, it's a fait accompli. So it means it's done, whether it was started to be illegal. And that's what he is trying to do with Lot 19. But this is totally, you see, the fact that he is so, why doesn't he buy Lot 19? He has so much money anyhow. Just buy the whole fucking Lot 19 and then just pay the dues of the road for the Lot 19 and 18, and then enjoy the privacy of your own place. But just the fact that the entrance of Lot 19 went behind Lot 18, he didn't want that, so he just squeezed some kind of illegal subdivision of Lot 19, and now he feels like he's a happy man, but not because Armando is saying, why did you do that? You violated the rules of the covenants of the association, the whole purpose of thing about subdivision. Anyhow, that is one of the things that I like to the jury to see, and so since I'm putting these things on the internet, that he has violated all the rules of the association, and I'm requesting the rules of the rules, but the documents of the association to show that he hasn't had elections. He is illegally representing himself as the president, because who knows when the last election was, and the presidency probably, I don't think it's more than 3 years or 2 years. And then the other board members, they are re-elected every year, and if they want to be re-elected, they get re-elected, but then there's a possibility of changing them every year. Well, that hasn't happened. So that's a violation of the rules of the association, and I would like to know the annual reports, where the money went, how much money they spent in attorneys, and for what reason. Well, one of the reasons was to try to change the covenants and restrictions, in spite that it was forbidden. And then they removed me to participate in that voting because I was suspended. So it's like, how can they change the whole covenants and restrictions without all the participants, all of them, even if they're suspended for whatever reason? But I had an interest in this association. I am lot number one. I'm the one who sparked the birth of this subdivision, because they bought the Rocky Hill farm, which was this one. Anyhow, I'm going to stop this and put it on the internet, so it's done, and maybe I should prepare to go. Babies.